Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. I just wanted to drop in and say hello. You know, right now, as I do this video, I think Benny Loco, Benniloco, is live. She's been live for, I think since the late 70s. It's crazy. I don't know what's going on there, but I did drop in this morning and shared my delightful presence with the crew, please. I just thought I'd say hi and mention a couple of things that have been overlooked lately in the news. You know, here's the thing. You know that I used to be a Fox News person. I admitted this freely. Oh, in videos of days gone by, I thought Fox was telling the truth. I thought Fox was great. I thought Fox got a bad name. I'd lived for Fox. I don't know how better I can put it. I was completely in the Fox world. I paused for a minute. I don't know if you noticed. And, you know, pardon anything behind me. Something strange going on here. Oh no, there isn't, I guess. Anyhow, no stranger than usual. I normally hold the phone, but I thought I'm going to do a hands-free thing so I can do a lot of this. Okay. Yeah, I was, you know, a total Fox woman. I lived for it. I couldn't get enough of it. I endorsed them. I marched in the streets for them. Not really. I didn't go that far. And then I got away from it, of course. And then now I've gotten away from all mainstream media because, of course, you know, all of it's compromised. It's completely corporate. Sometimes it has a direct connection to the CIA that is not even being hidden, ladies and gentlemen, like the Washington Post, and it's owned by Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos owns Amazon. And Amazon has like a $600 million contract with the CIA for cloud storage. I mean, you know, follow the money, follow the dots. Just don't follow me scratching my nose. So, you know, here's the thing. The reason why I was telling you about the Fox News aspect of all of this is that I would have been a viewer of Fox during part of the time, not a whole bit, that President Obama was president. And, you know, they clutched pearls over there and went on about Obama quite a bit. You know, everything he did and was wrong and, you know, this kind of stuff and la-di-da. However, you knew that was coming. I really honestly, now I only have anecdotal evidence through my own eyes where I haven't done a study on it, I haven't looked at it, I haven't gone through a Pew Research thing or any of that jazz to compare the numbers. But I don't think that they were even as bad with Obama as all other media, all other corporate media, mind you, is with Donald Trump. I've never seen anything like it. Now, I know I'll be accused of being a Trump supporter or, a Trumpenstein or whatever the saying may be, and I'm not. But I am on the side of sanity, maybe? Oh, gosh. I mean, I'm on the side of sanity. That's quite frightening, I know. But I want even-handed outrage, I guess, across the board over everything. And I just think this constant Donald Trump every second of our lives, ladies and gentlemen, is taking away from other issues that are going on in the world that people have no clue what's happening because everywhere they turn, they're hearing about Donald Trump did this, Donald Trump's ties too long, Donald Trump said shithole, Donald Trump, I'm sorry I swore, but I'm quoting, and everything he does is wrong, okay, everything. Speaking of the shithole situation, I try not to swear here because my mother's 91, she lives next door, and it's not a good idea to swear all the time. You know, I want viewers of all ages, and I don't want a lot of pearl clutching going on here on the channel, but if you trace that back to the original, from what I can gather, if you trace that back to the original source, it was the Washington Post, and they were quoting people that were associated with the meeting, like, oh, people closely associated with this meeting said that he said. I don't think there's any real evidence that Trump said this. You know, I'm sorry to break it to you. I know I don't mean to harsh your Trump hate fest. But, harsh the buzz of it, I should have said. But I don't know if he said it or not, ladies and gentlemen. And that's really taking the focus off a lot of other things. For example, I believe he was saying, why can't we get more people from Norway here instead of these other places? Take a look into Norway. They have an excellent social safety net. I believe they have, I know they have everybody gets health care. I'm not sure how that works. You know, health insurance is generally how there's not a lot of preventative jazz going on. That's my point. But they have a strong social safety net. I believe the college is part of the deal, and a lot of things like that. That would be nice to focus on. What is it about Norway that Trump finds appealing or that on which we should focus? Also, Another thing that's been going on for well over 2 months, probably 9 weeks by now or more, there's been a complete protest against Bibi Netanyahu over in Tel Aviv. People are protesting Bibi. Do you ever hear this? Have you ever heard this on any of the television, newspapers, mainstream, corporate, CIA-backed BS? Just let me know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're covering it nightly. Something tells me they're not. They're too busy going on and on about everything Donald Trump said, thought, indicated. It's ridiculous. We are absolutely obsessed with all things Donald Trump, and it's got to stop. It has got to stop. Really, and try to focus on other things. Try to dig up other news outlets that are at least reporting on other things going on in the world, ladies and gentlemen, that aren't owned by a corporation. The same corporate people that own the media. Oh my, I'm very concerned. That's the only reason I'm doing this video. I try not to come at you wildly in the morning with such shenanigans, but I am very concerned about people not knowing what's going on because of the media making everyone clutch pearls. They are. I fully blame the media for this insane narrative that we hear every day about the president. And for me to say, I don't even think Fox was that bad with Obama, that is really saying something. I really don't. I'm being sincere. I do not recall them being quite this on edge, on the muscle, ready to go over. I just don't. Maybe I'm wrong. And I'm willing to admit that freely and openly and in public. So please, check out other outlets. Even like Jimmy Dore, somebody who's more of a lefty or a real lefty. Or that Crosstalk with Peter Lavelle is very good. Yes, it's on RT. Please don't be upset with RT. They really unearth a lot of things going on in the world, ladies and gentlemen. They might be a little partial to Russia. I'm willing to let that go because they let us know other things going on here, there, and everywhere. So I guess that's all. I got wound up about it. I was going to talk about this yesterday. One other thing is pardon me. I'm not used to this except for the live gig, and then I'm more prepared, I guess. The ability to spy on us, through the NSA and all that jazz. Evidently, I don't know if I'm getting this perfectly right, okay, but there was an amendment that would make it so at least they had to have a warrant to do this. And the Democrats, yes, the resistance, which is complete BS, please give me a break. Resistance, yeah. They just went along with it. They all voted to not allow for this amendment to go through that would have made it so people at least had to have a warrant to do this George Orwell type spying and gathering information and all that. So if that's the resistance, I want no part of it. Also, of course, when Donald Trump went in and asked for amount X for military spending, they said, oh, heavens no, President Trump, we need to give you more than that. There's no resistance, ladies and gentlemen. There is resistance with people. It's people against the establishment is my point. These parties, we've got to let go of them. We have to let go of the political identities. And with that, it is my deadline day. Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Please, I'm begging you, join me. Join others. Drop your political identities. Let's focus on issues, real issues. Leave labels at the door. Research before you judge. And remember, war is indeed a racket. General Smedley Butler ended up to be Major General, 2 recipients of the Congressional Medal of Honor in the 1930s. Please get in touch with it. Look at it. Look at something else outside of your comfort zone. The only reason I'm doing this is because I know people are going to get mad. They're going to think I'm a Trump supporter and all this jazz. I'm not. I'm a supporter of humanity, ladies and gentlemen. And we have to get away from the mainstream narrative. Even if you don't watch the mainstream media on TV or read the newspapers and things, we are surrounded by it. You can't avoid it. 90% of our media, and that means movies, textbooks, actual television stuff, reporters, all that, is owned in a corporate manner. You can't escape. Oh my God, hold me. Love you so. Thank you. Thank you for listening to me. Bye-bye.